Hi everyone, it's Marcie Besecker here live on Wednesday at 5:30. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. Welcome everybody. Hello, welcome. Okay, so for some reason my video, now it comes up. Normally it comes up live right away, so when I go live it's there, but it wasn't, so I was kind of freaking out a little bit. But there we are. Hello everybody. Oh, you thought it was at 5? Welcome. Shannon, Diane, Nola, Carla, Terry, Perry, Gloria, Danielle. Hello, everybody. Whew. Hi, Tashana. Okay, so it is Wednesday, and today is Whip It Up Wednesday, confession time. Last night I was a little struggled for time. There is a project I needed to work on, and so last night I'm like, I'm just going to come up with it, and I kind of forgot it was Whip It Up Wednesday until it was later in the day. And then when I wrote on there and said, if you guys have an idea of what you want, let me know. Well, I kind of already started a project, so I'm sharing it with you. So it was really Marcie Whipped It Up Tuesday night. And it was kind of a project that I've been kind of wanting to do. I saw a technique somebody did that I really liked. And then I saw, I've been seeing the beauty of friendship, and I just really been wanting to use it again. I've used it once. Hi everybody. Virginia, Susan, Patty, Mindy, Anya, and Roxanne, welcome. So I decided I needed to get some thank you cards done, and so I'm kind of condensing my projects here because I am going to go see my granddaughter. She's a little concerned that my grandson now lives next to me and she doesn't. And so she is very anxious to see Ani. So I'm going to go next Thursday. I'm leaving to go see her. So the Sunday before bingo, I won't be here. But rest assured, that's another reason I'm kind of condensing these projects, because I want to get bingo going. So I have everything ready to go when I get back for bingo. Oh, I have to show you guys my shirt. I got this at our retreat. My friend got it for me. Look how cute this is. It says, we're more than just card making friends. Let me see if I can lift it up. We're like a really small gang. Isn't that cute? So, of course, I had to wear it today because I'm doing some crafting. Hi, Carol. Hi, Steph. Hi, Rebecca. Barbara, Jean, and Gloria. She does love and misses me. Hi, Sherry. So I'm really anxious to get to go see her. However, I called her today to just chat with her, and then she was home from school. So actually, my daughter called me. And my granddaughter was on the phone, and I said, what are you doing home from school? And she said, ask my mom. So I asked mom, and mom said she got a call from school that she has to stay home for 10 days because she was possibly might have been in contact with somebody that now has COVID. So not sure what that's going to say for my trip. They said the 10th is the day that she can go back to school. And so I am going the 11th. So we'll see what happens. But my plan is to go because I miss her, and I'm sure she misses me. So I'm excited. Okay, what else? Bingo is on the 16th. So don't forget about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have some sneak peeks coming up. Gloria, she lives in Oregon. So I'll be going to Oregon. So I will have some little snippets of my bingo, kind of like I did like for the fall class here, just so you can kind of get a little idea. However, I can tell you I'm using Forever Fern, and that will be a masculine card, believe it or not. I have another masculine card I'm doing, Campology. I'm going to be using Celebrate Sunflowers. And I'm using, well, there's a lot of other little ones thrown in there, but they're all from the main catalog. And so they're going to be a really fun, different group of cards, some techniques. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, and then I have, of course, some giveaways. And of course, the giveaways always depend on how many people I have. So please share my bingo. You can go to marciebeseckerdesigns.com, which is up above, and you can go to events, and then it's on the menu across the top, and events and classes, and you can read a little bit more about the bingo there and get some information. When you go there, please fill out the registration form, and then in red on the bottom it says pay here for bingo, and you can pay there, or you can go into the menu next to it that says shop, and you can go pay that way if you're coming back to pay or whatever. All right, so let's get busy. I do like to hear from you guys on the ideas that you have for the Whip It Up Wednesday. My God, I did get a couple more ideas late last night, and I've already had pulled products for this one. And like I said, it was something late at night last night I tossed together, but I'm really happy how it came out. And I will show you the technique that I learned from somebody else. And so I will tell you that as I'm going through it. So I will go through that. The other big news that I want to share with you right now is the Join Special. If you are interested in joining my team, it is only $75 starting tomorrow. So it kind of got cut off down there at the bottom, but November 4th through the 30th. So if you are interested, I'd love to have you. It's only $75 and you still get $125 in product. It is an amazing, amazing deal right now. And for $75, you get $125 in product, and it is November. So you're going to have all of November, December, and then January starts the new quarter. So because you're starting in the middle of a quarter, your first official quarter is January through March. So you have until the end of March to get your first quarter's quota. So that's a really good deal. And if you're worried about it and you're not sure you can get the quota, just try it. If you don't get it, then you're getting your 20% off until the end of March. And so look at it that way. Oh, Renee, I love Oregon. I mean, it is really pretty. I wouldn't move there myself just because I don't like the rain so much. But I do love going there and cuddling up with blankets and slippers and all that kind of good stuff. So, hi, Olivia. So, anyway, think about that. If it's something you want to try and you're not quite sure, like a lot of people, that's what holds them back, is are they going to be able to make the quota? Give it a try. Now's the perfect time because you're getting $125 in product for only $75. You're not losing anything. Give it a try. See what happens. At the end of March, if you don't make your quota, then you become a customer again. But you also get April to be like a grace period month to kind of help you with any difference that you haven't been able to make. So don't stress over that. Give it a try. Again, if you go to my website up above, I have to remember it's on the opposite side. Up above, go to join my team, and you can just fill out a quick little form right there, or please message me if you have any questions. All right, let's get busy. That is it, I think, for now to share. So, you know what I did with my evening evergreen, evening evergreen, is I cut it up. And so I have my pieces in here. So I have pulled out this piece because it's a nice dark green. So I'm going to use my beautiful trees and my beauty of friendship. So we're going to use this for the tree. And then I brought in some soft suede, and I will put all the description in my blog and down below as soon as I put it together tonight, because I really wasn't sure what I was using until I came up with this. So I use soft suede for that. Now you could put this through a textured folder too if you want, like the wood grain or something like that to give it texture, but I didn't feel the need to do that this time because I'm probably going to make a mass bulk of these. And then I'm going to do the Evening Evergreen as the background to this, and I'll show you how that works in just a minute. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have my card base is going to be soft succulent. So I'm going to die cut these out, and for the sake of the video, I have already done that. So we have, this is our texture. See how pretty that is with the green, and at first you're looking at it and you're like, that's kind of weird. But then look at, when you put it on here, look how pretty that looks. And then when you add it to your tree, look how pretty that tree is. Doesn't that look beautiful? So that is not even all. So what we're going to do, you know, when you cut off when you're making your cuts and you've got these little strips left over, the perfect stamp set, which is, now I'm telling you that I was kind of going back and forth on which tree set to use, because we also have this tree set, this Inspired Thoughts. Look at these great sentiments. I like how nice and straight and bold those are. They're just all caps, really nice. These are perfect to use for your little scrap pieces. So here is what we're going to do. So I'll show you. We're going to pull out a scrap. So I keep those because they're nice and straight. They're perfect for our little sentiments. So what we're going to do is, let's just get that one done. I'm going to stick my head over here. So look at that. Perfect, right? So we're going to use that. So now let's glue our tree together, and then we'll get onto the background. So I saw this background by someone. I just happened to have written it down because it was one I wanted to do. And I don't even remember when I saw it, to be totally honest. But I saw it and I thought it was brilliant, and something that I'm surprised I didn't think about, because that's kind of one of those things that I may have come up with on other stamp sets. And you'll see what I mean when you see it. Because it was, when I saw it, I was like, well, of course. That was brilliant. All right, so I'm just adding a little bit of glue everywhere. And then I just kind of center it. So I kind of start in the right corner because you want to make sure you've got your little pieces there. And then I look here and here. And as long as all those pieces kind of line up, the rest just kind of fall into place. So I just kind of lay that all down. Okay, and now we'll just move this aside and let's put our tree there. And now we're just going to add just some glue, and this glue holds so well. I just like my little bottle here just to tap a few dots on, and we're going to use dimension. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to use dimensionals to adhere it down. And this is one of those sets that I've been wanting to use, and somebody has requested it in the past. And once I saw this technique, the technique I'm using is by Robin Rassett. So when I get to the technique, I'll let you know. Oops, I think I went too low right there, so I'm just going to wipe that off. And now you want to make sure you get it on all your branches. So I come over to this way, and then I just kind of lay it down. As long as you have your branches covered up over here. But I kind of want a little bit down here to show, just so it kind of looks more realistic. Instead of, if you had your tree all the way down here, you're not going to see these pretty little branches and stuff underneath. So I just kind of like to make sure my ends are all tucked in, and all around they're tucked in, but you still have your branches at the bottom. That's what I like. Hi, Samantha. Okay, so here's our tree. We're going to set that aside for right now. We're going to move on to our technique. So what you're going to need is some watercolor paper. I'm trying to put the glue thing in, but forget it. So I'm going to bring in some watercolor paper, and I'm going to bring back in my silicone mat. So I'm just going to move my tree this way. Actually, I'm going to bring in my other silicone mat and do that, and I'm just going to set this right on top of there. I set my block right on top of my tree, so it'll just kind of glue everything down. All right, so here is my watercolor paper, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. So 3 3/4 by 5. I wanted this to have enough on the back, on the outside. And I was going to stamp like one of our little tree images or something just kind of there, but I kind of think I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to leave it kind of a nice clean border for now. Okay, so what she did is I'm going to do soft succulent, and I think these are the colors she might have used also. And then the balmy blue. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to take our tree, and it's the lighter image. So it's the not the solid background, but the lighter front image. And so we're going to take this one, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a bottle, and I use this mister because it's bigger, and I use it a lot. And so I want to make sure that I have a lot of water. So that's what I'm going to use. Sorry, whew, thirsty. Okay. Now you want to get it wet, but you don't want to get it super like puddled or anything. So I like this one because it's a nice mist. It's not puddled, but it is a nice mist. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this tree and we're going to get balmy blue. And now we're just going to go sideways. Okay, see how that worked? Now we're going to do it again. And we're going to go sideways again. I mean, when I saw her do this, I was like, what the heck? Okay, so see how it just kind of looks cloudy? Now I'm going to take a tissue, and I'm just going to put it over here just in case I need to kind of stamp off just a bit because it gets kind of wet. And this one I did do a little more water than I probably should have. So I'm going to let it sit for a second. Now I'm going to do blue again. And I'm just going to go like that. And blue again. And now I'm going to kind of come up some because there's that big opening. And now I'm just going to come down a little bit and get that edge. And I think I'm going to go one more time right there just to kind of give it that texture at the top. Okay, so I think we're good on the blue. Now what she did is she took, now this I would not have thought of. She took the same one and went into the soft succulent, and now I'm going to turn it a little bit. She's going to do some trees. Okay, and so she just kind of came in and she did some trees. How adorable is that? Okay, so I think she came in again, and now she went up a little bit. Okay, and we can do down here. And so it's just kind of giving you that image. I'm going to go a little higher here. And I'm going to go a little higher over here because I had a little bit of a white over there. And I think there. And I think I'm fine with that. But look how pretty that looks. That to me, that just looks kind of like a cloudy, stormy sky. I think if you added maybe some Night of Navy or something in there too, you could really make that look like a dark, cloudy sky. So I'm going to pick this up because it's a little bit wet. Let me just wipe all this water off. Do you guys like that? Isn't that neat? So that was Robin Rassett. I saw that and I was just like, I could see me thinking of the sky when I did that, but the trees on the bottom, like doing the whole thing, I just thought that was brilliant. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so there we go. So that's the background, and you think I would have done one ahead of time so it could be nice and dry for you to put on the card, but oh no, I did not do that. So we're just going to set that aside. Now, ideally you could, it's not super wet because you're just misting it. So you could just set it aside. You could put blocks on it. You could, you know, put your ink pads on it, whatever you need to do. It seems like it is pretty flat and not curling or anything on me. I'm not worried about the white. It kind of looks like it could be snow on the ground. You know, I'm just not going to worry about that. So we're just going to set it aside. We don't need to lay anything down. We're going to bring our tree back in. We have our sentiment. And we have our card base. So let's think about when we cut this off. Let me see if I can find my little piece here. When we cut this, we had that extra piece, and so now you have a little piece that you could add to the inside of the card. So let's do that. I wish I could take credit for that technique because I thought it was brilliant. But when I saw her do that, I was like, oh man. And I've been seeing people use these cards and the paper and everything, and I've been wanting to do it again, which is kind of why I wanted to do my next bingo with stuff out of the catalog, because I'm so glad that's what you guys voted on, because there's so many things I haven't played with a lot. And so... And I have 2 masculine cards, so I am super excited about this coming bingo. They are adorable. Okay, so let's put this on for the inside. Now, you could do thank you so much, and then on the inside, you could use any, you know, I believe in you, or friendship refreshes the soul. You're thanking somebody. You could use that too. But I just really liked the look of this. And because I have so many of those pieces of paper, I thought these would be really great to add that. And I like sheltering you with love at a time when words fall short. I mean, there's so many really nice, thinking of you on the special day. And then this one, don't overlook this for Christmas. Wishing you all the beautiful gifts of Christmas. That is really nice. And so don't forget, I will load all of this up on below when I'm done. So later tonight, all the information will be on there. And I will also link all of the products and that kind of thing. And it'll be on my blog. Now, I probably will not post my blog tonight just because I posted the specials last night. And I had my regular post on Monday. So you can go to my blog and you'll be able to see this tomorrow. But you will not be able to, it won't come in your email until probably Monday when Sundays comes out. So I don't want to overwhelm everybody with a lot of emails. Okay, so that's going to go on the inside just because this is going to match the tree. So let's set that aside and let's get our dimensionals. Thanks, everybody. Hi, Deborah. Oh, good, Rebecca. I hope you give it a try. Like I said, when I saw that she did this, I was like, oh, I was so excited because I just thought it was really cute. So see all your little branches, just make sure they're underneath. I'm just putting a few on there because it is kind of a big thing. And now I'm going to switch to my smaller dimensionals. This is going to be such a quick video. Look how quick that is. And can you imagine just doing a bunch of these at one time, letting them dry all night, and then the next morning, you know, you could be working on your trees, put everything aside. I'm going to put these on halves. Put everything aside and let those dry, get your trees done, and then you're ready to assemble. All right, so here we go. I don't know if it's not that wet, so I think we're going to be okay. And that's the thing, is you don't want to puddle it up. You just want to kind of mist it. Okay. All right. So let's take this. I'm going to put this aside so we can put this on, and I glued it, and really it's, I mean, it's very, very lightly damp. So I think it's going to be just fine. I'm going to go ahead and glue it on. It's a little tiny bit damp. I wouldn't use like seal or something. I would definitely use glue. And I really liked the soft succulent around the outside. It just kind of made it soft and pretty. All right, we'll just put it where you want it. And now let's take our tree. And I'm just going to put our tree like I want my edge on the card base, so make sure you do that. And now let's cut this. And I think I'm going to cut it right there. So let's go back to our dimensionals. Look how fast this card is. I think this is probably the fastest card I've ever done. Yes, it is watercolor paper. Yes. All right, so I'm going to do 2 dimensionals, okay, because this tree is already up. So we're just going to add a little bit of glue, and I'm not concerned if it's exactly on the tree because it's just going to dry like it is. So it'll be up in the air if it's not exactly on the tree, but it will be kind of like right about there. I just want it a little bit off there, so I want that to be showing. All right, so there is that. And now I think we need to finish it with, so again, for those of you that missed it, the sentiments were great on these little pieces I've cut from something else. If you, I don't know if I've shown this before, but here's just a bunch of those kinds of pieces and sizes. And apparently these are the size, probably when I go from 4 1/4 to 4 or whatever. And then I have a few larger ones, like right here. So it's just a matter of what you want. And I try to keep those for stuff like this. But I think I'm going to add, so I have a lot of these. I think I'm going to add the soft succulent. And I'm just going to put 1 and 1. And then I think I'll add another larger one because it's got a lot of open space. And I tend to use the little ones a lot, and I end up with extra large ones. But this is a perfect card to use the larger ones on. So there you have it. Oh yeah, Debbie, you'll have to. It was really, really fun. Oh, thanks, Sharon. So look how quick and easy that was. So for you that are playing my bingo, surprise, this will be my thank you card. I just love it that much. I think it's so cute, so fast, so easy. Any of the green, I mean, look at this paper. If you guys haven't ordered the Eden's Garden, I mean, look how pretty this would be. You can use any of these. So always think of pattern paper also, not just your, you know, solid colors. Look how pretty that would be too. Oh, good, Perry. I hope you do. But there's so many. Oh gosh, I ordered some paper, but let me tell you what, the gems, if you guys haven't ordered the gems, I almost used these on here, but I just thought those would look better. But look how pretty these are. And these are the gems in the Eden's Garden called Garden Gems. They're available now, except I can't get them out to show you. Here we go. Look how pretty those are. And don't forget, the little tiny red ones are up underneath here. So you can't see them when you think they're all one size, but you've got the little ones too. And then all of these I've used already. So but look how pretty those are. And these down here are just so pretty. I can see this on purple and all kinds of different things. Hi, Crystal. So who has not ordered their Eden's Garden already. If you have not, I'd love to have your order. So you can go. My host code is up there at the top. You can probably see it better right there under the paper. So right over here at the top, right there. It's funny when you're looking at me, I have to point this way, but when we're down here, I have to point that way. So I would love it. You guys, I just can't even tell you. Here are the dies. I'm going to just share this with you while we're right here. And we used some of this Ever Eden paper is what we used to do the tree. We used Beauty of Friendship. And then we used, which I need to put my dies back in here. 1, 2, and 3. The beautiful tree that goes with the Beauty of Friendship. And these were the dies you'll get here with this one. And I could have used this to cut out those sentiments, but I just had those strips already put together, so why not use those, right? So there is that. The Eden, this is the stamp set, and it's so pretty. And then here is another card that I had done, and there's a video with a couple of cards that I did with this collection. And there's those stones. They're so pretty. Oh, Perry, I do too. Now, somebody had asked me if these dies fit in the small machine. And I will tell you that they fit in a small machine. However, the largest die, it does fit and it will go through, but it will not fit on here. So if this is your only option, you can get it to go on here and it's going to cut, but it will not cut this edge. So you could try to slide your paper over and then put it back through, but I highly recommend you use the larger machine. And you will be thrilled. If you don't have the larger machine, you can get it for $75. If you sign up and join my team, put that on your list, and you get $125 in product. It is $120. Boom. You get a free machine. Well, it's only $75, not exactly free, but then you get a discount on so many things. So that is the card for today. That's right, Gloria. Gloria was smart and did exactly that and bought the larger machine. Very smart. You're going to love it, Gloria. The larger machine is by far my favorite. I told you, I have many electric machines and I don't even use. Look at that one over there. That one right there. I don't even use it anymore. The double, triple bow. Virginia, I do have a video showing how to do the bows. So if you go to my videos or up above, there's a search and type in how to do bows, and I'll link it on this video. It's linked on a lot of videos, but yeah, just type in bows, you'll find it. And I do it really, really slow. So hopefully you can get it. If not, message me and I'll help you. All right, I'm trying to read. All right, so that is about all I have. Again, please don't forget to join my bingo. I've already got the cards created, so I'll get a little sneak peeks ready for you. I did go over at the beginning of the video. I kind of went over some of the stamp sets that I'll be using for bingo. I am using things out of the annual catalog. That way, hopefully. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate that very much. Hopefully you have a lot of the stamp sets that I'm going to be using for bingo. If not, you could probably, replace a couple things. And thank you, Anya. And you can get some items there that you can use in lieu of other items that I have that I'm using. I can't show you anything, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Gloria. So today is Wednesday. I will be here Sunday, and I will be here next Tuesday. Oh, let me think. I was thinking next week was bingo, but it's not. So I'll be here Sunday, then Wednesday, but the following Sunday I will be gone. I will be with my granddaughter. Thanks, Perry. And then that following Tuesday is bingo, the 16th. And then Wednesday I won't be here because I'll be on Tuesday night. I'll be just returning from a trip. And I am not going to stress myself out and try to get something done for Wednesday. So we will see you on that following Sunday. But I'll be here Sunday, so I hope to see you then. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Please, please think about taking advantage of the joining and getting. You will get 20% off at the minimum. Your percentage goes up as you build your team and that kind of thing, if that is something you're interested in. If you just want to get a discount and you want to stay a happy shopper, or just a shopper and wanting to get a discount, and you don't want to demonstrate and do all of the business part of it, you don't have to. So for $75, you can get $125 in product and start earning your 20%. And right now is the best time. We have a new mini catalog coming out in January. Demonstrators will have access in December, and some of us in November. So you'll probably start seeing some things. And sale-a-bration's coming up, and if you join now, you will have access to all of that and get a discount on all of those items. Somebody also asked me about becoming a demonstrator and what do you not get that you get as a customer. Number one, if you join my team, you still have me as a demonstrator to show you and share and teach and answer questions just like I do my customers. Number two, you still get your Stampin' rewards. You still get, your sale-a-bration items. You still get access to all of that, but you get a discount too. So that's kind of the best way I can explain it, is you get everything you do as a customer, but you also get a discount. So anyway, hopefully that answers some questions that I've been getting. And if you have any other questions, please let me know. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you on Sunday. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye, everybody.